It says, all right, it's time for us to go. Please, hopefully, hope for your safe trip. Please leave, please leave the house guard to us. Wait, aren't you? Yes, I am the first AI that you helped out. I sincerely appreciate your amazing work that time. Result. I have finished my repairman, so therefore, current battle station wounds are 0% fully healed. Yes. Other damaged repair unit AIs have gone into their stasis mode, and when preparations are ready, order by order, they will be repaired in time. 完全に破壊された宿隊以上はいずれ駐車場に引き継がれるでしょう。It says a few other modeled units that's been eradicated completely. The others that are injured will probably return to their normal mode and back to action. Once again, that's really good. Thanks for sending us off. Technically, this is out of our... technically, this does not pervade in our programming. However, with the result... it says, however, in that location, the abundant amount of appreciation resulted in those AI's information thought process given towards me as a representative. I believe what I am doing... I believe what I'm doing in showing you affection of fully satisfaction is the right move. It is the best course of action to show appreciation to our saviors. As a representative, I'm only here to accomplish such task. It says the facial expressions and emotion that you just expressed will now be saved and logged in order for the others to see afterwards. It says, I do feel like I do feel like hoarding this sequence of this unique code. However, as a representative, I must put this into a cloud storage, right? AKA, it doesn't say cloud storage, but it's, joint storage and upload it. It is quite unfortunate. It says, there you go again. Raising affinities to non-human beings nonchalantly. Once again, I can't believe it. Do you really need a flower of arrows anymore at this point? Well, I suppose less job for me is less hassle that I have to work, so I think it's a good merit in my opinion. Oh, before I forgot. 感謝の気持ちとしてラニメントを補助するつもりだったんです。お受け取りしてください。It says, as a show of appreciation, we wanted to bestow upon you a Roniment. As a reserve, please take it with you. What? What are we supposed to get? Got a Roniment. Oh, what the fuck? So we got like a... Oh! What the fuck was that? Yo! We going Doki Doki? Hold up. I'm kind of sus. I'm scared, bro. No, not the Doki Doki sequence. Did you guys see that shit? Oh, shit. Oh, man. That's exciting. So, we're probably going to see Kama come back to her full form. So, if you don't know, there was a glitch, like, for a second, right? There was a fraction of a frame of a still image that we couldn't see. But, most likely, this might be the mastermind who is currently doing shit. Or it could be Kama in her adult form, um, helping us. Remember the trailer where she jumped down, right? Jumped down and tried to save us? It might be a fraction of a memory of that. Who knows? Could be, could be. Because from the glint second, right, kind of saw like a space-ish, right, like kind of cosmoic. It felt like the bounded field of Kama. So it could be. I might be tripping. We only saw like a fraction of a frame, so. It says, I feel like I've gotten magical resources just now. I feel like, yeah, magical energy of sort. Did you just give them to me? Ah, I see. So it still hasn't been registered to you. This is the world of AIs given basic resources that is traded among us. Sus among us. It is an almighty energy that has no shapes. 気づいておらないだけであなたの活動もこの世界ではラニメントを So, wait. She could have given that to Shion, but she specifically gave it to Kama. I suppose because she's a servant? I mean, Gillies technically took it too. Oh, I wonder. The more Roniment you get, I wonder if the more of the other side you approach. Because remember, this is technically Kama in her Avenger form, right? Where she is kind of fidgety. She's the cutie patootie that kind of like blushes. She's not the technical assassin. She's not the technical assassin that represents the beast. So that means the more Roniment she get, there's a possibility she might actually get her beast form back. Which is both weird in a way, but kind of a Pog champ, right? Pause champ, because we got a beast class. So, it's kind of cool. Roniment is technically a joke on CCC Sacrament. Hey, I've noticed. Now that I've figured out that this is a magic basic resources among the AIs. Which is understandable. It says, yeah, you just don't realize it, but your activity also uses Roniment as well. It's very interesting. Is it because she is a soccer face that she's also able to use Roniment, aka Sacrament, right? The name itself has no meaning whatsoever, but we needed a name to describe it as a necessity, so the presidential AI has named it as such. Even though it's unnecessary, naming them, I believe it is a first step to cultivating beauty, or aka preserving a beautiful effort. In the outside world, I believe it's easier to say magical energy. 確かに独立のスケールに持つ概念の世界であれば、それに適応した形の魔力が存在してもおかしくありません。It says, of course, in an individual scale, such locations as a conceptual world is here. A magical energy shaped like circumstances that benefit of sorts, benefits of sorts that concoct an environment like this is not ordinary. なんか最初から魔力の振り心地がおかしいように感じたならそのせい。It says, oh, is that the reason why I felt like my magical energy's conception or the feeling of sort was a little off-putting, weirded out than usual? Is that why? So it already swapped it. Yeah, it already swapped it with completely something else without me realizing. Is this different from magical energy? Do you feel the difference? I sincerely believe with a master and servant relationship part, I don't think there's any abnormality be detected. Our knowledge of this magical energy of the outside world is unknown to us. However, Roniment is technically a life force that is all of us AIs behold. And anything that concerned as a Anything that concerns our fuck, what's the word? Simultaneously? No. Our group acknowledgement, aka hive mind consciousness, achieved as something valuable, and it is tradable. It's one of the more. It is one of the only few resources. It is one of the most common resources, meaning that I suppose it is the currency of sort. In that circumstances, as a gesture of appreciation, giving a monument was thought to be the optimal outcome. It says, well, I suppose my stomach is filled to an extent. Appreciate it. It says, as a currency, currency-like value of energy resource. Then as like caster, there are others who tries to steal it by force is not mysterious at all, but where's my ration worth? Hey, we've given you the schedule amount already. You must be mistaken. You gotta remember, I'm a first-rate king-like servant. That's a growing boy. Giving a little more service is a natural aptitude to be thought of. Nope. Nope. Well, let's head off, shall we? Please do take care of yourself. And everybody else, be careful. Now, the presidential AI, or the district that's the high end, is gonna be right in the middle of this world, you see? In basic functionality, they won't move from there. After all, there's no need for them to move from there. So you said center. What do you mean by that specifically? Well, I suppose before I start talking about all that, I should explain to you the structural world of this place. It's easier if you have a map at hand to visualize it, right? Okay, so in basicality, this world is shaped in a round formation. And in that round formation, and there's another round. And in that round, there's 5 different partitions, and separated as so. Well, if you include the one in the middle, technically 6. That's what it was! 7 hands on top of the partition. That makes sense. Okay. So each character owns a partition, including Ayusu, aka Ronnie grown up, maybe. このパーティションはペーパームーンを画像している6種の AI たちがそれぞれ集まる場所になっているわ。Each of the partition is needed to function the paper moon accordingly, and 6 different types of AIs gathered in each of the sections to make it functional. Of course, everybody has their own job to do and have different circumstances, and people come and go. Default location is primarily detected in the segmented area, so it's easier to oversee and operate, you see. 6 different types of AI. And one of those was your repair type. You guys. The repair type AI, correct? Yep. This is our current area. The repair district. Right here. We're at the bottom. The others are transfer, keep, clone. Oh shit, clone, Monka S. Transfer, keep, clone, build, and defensive force. Clone. We got clone, boys. Monka S. Sound the alarm. We got cloning. 他の5つのパーティション、それらに対するエリアでそれぞれの役目を持った AI が集まるわ。 So it says other 5 different partitions, and those significant areas are all is all gathered by that specific AI do their specific roles. To talk about it from the closest, the one in the center, the smaller circle, is considered as a defend area. This area in the Holy Grail War is the closest area to the middle. There is no servant and master at the very moment that is using this location as a headquarters or castle ground. And in the middle of the defense area, a location where the presidential AI, aka the high tier AI's location, is the center of all beings, and even especially there, fighting is prohibited. Fighting is prohibited completely. A specific rule. Very interesting. A very Murray-like sequence. Very Cosmodrop / BB-like rule. Therefore, it says that's why even if we were to go there now and immediately, there's no sudden danger we can have. Oh, I see. We'll be posture checking. So for an example, a transfer location. It's an AI that transports something, correct? So from the explanation that I've been hearing so far, this paper moon of such is currently moved and constantly worked by these AIs, and it's moved specifically by AIs. しかも話を聞くに管理者が認識しているわけでもない AI の。So it says from the sound of it, it seems like an AI moving an accord that is not conscious, even by the creator. It says, is that actually possible? Is that even real? It says, are you still doubting me? Out of all this? Didn't I tell you that this is a technical conceptual world? A what if? An imaginary world? It says, if somehow, some way, from the outside outside method, we were able to observe the paper moon's inner location. It's not like the outside world is able to perceive this imaginary world in the first place. To give it an example, I see. In order for the body to work functionality, and trying to dumb it down, simplify it so that children would learn, you would simply say the red blood cell works together with the white blood cell, and you'll start to make it more humanoid or more simplified, right? And you would add more robotic sequence to each of the functions to make it more entertainable / understandable. It's the very similar sequence to that, I suppose. It is a world where we perceive it as such on the interior works of this machine. That's what's happening. It's when it's saying that, yeah, it was a Cells at Work reference. B, Shion is saying that in our mind, in our eyes, in our perception, and our understanding, we perceive these as such, right? We see it like that. This is a world where all the functionality is simplified into humanoid forms to understand it logically. It says all the movements of these AIs, specifically in the real world, are representing different magical sequence and technological scientific reactions and internal phenomenon occurrence all happening simultaneously. A phenomenon that is flowing through the electrical currents to see the understanding of its inner workings. A functionality to move luggages on a electrical level, right? So it's essentially like, instead of seeing molecules, right? Like, we technically can't see molecules moving when like chain reactions to occur, right? That's what Shion is saying, right? The outside world, it might actually be like a chemical reaction. Outside world, you might see a electrical partition answering to another question to another compartment. We, in the world of imaginary, we're physically perceiving it as such, right? The world that we're currently live in, anything that is happening in the outside world that might constitute as a natural reaction or a chemical reaction or a magical interaction, we're physically seeing it as such. You with me so far? The understanding of the perception and the understanding of the perceptions, we are just on a different level. But compared to the world's view, it's no difference, right? So Shion is saying we can't, like, outside world can't see the current, right? Like electrical surge happen, but here we might see the electrical surge happen as something moving something, or something destroying something, or something just ripping through a layer of partition. But in the outside world, you can't figure that out, but the same outcome occurs. So it says, ある世界に存在する私たちは, it says, a world of what ifs that we reside in, we have to use the properties, materials, and the logic of what is around us, is environment around us, and the material around us as a representative slash replacement. It's the same concept of, we used servants in Gogetsukan. Remember Gogetsukan? We perceived the families as servants. It's like that is what Shion is saying. Shion's saying, hey, even though it's like that, the perception is used so your brain can kind of fill the empty slots and empty sequence. It says, same feeling as you just see it like that. I kind of get it, and I kind of don't get it, but it says, on top of that, this world was just made all on its own, right? Kind of sus. That is a fact, so it can't be helped. Please don't rub it in. Please don't rub it in that I didn't know. I don't know what's going on, but you two sure are quite friendly. It says, it's nice to be healthy, but mentally healthy is also a good thing. Very important. See, we're almost there. Just a little more, and we're going to be in the center of all. We're going to be in the defend area. So we're doing that, huh? We're going in, huh? Mazaka, it seems you're making a difficult face. Why is that? You gotta understand. I'm the almighty strongest servant. On top of that, is able to is a commander that can command quite the army without feet. Ah, その知能と溢れる人材はユディシュティラみたいなただの坊ちゃんとは比べにものになろうかと100人アンケートしたらところ100人がイエスと答えたという客観事実もあるしなOG 100 OG 内容調べ Okay, that's some funny shit. Essentially, Duryodhana is specifically saying that I'm a general, I'm a commander, right? I'm a commander that is all-knowing, all-great, all-powerful. Strong soldiers aside, compared to the brat there, that looks like Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira I don't think it's in comparison. After all, 100 out of 100 survey that was taken, there is a customer witness report. Parentheses. Surveyed by the king. Essentially, he rigged this poll. He rigged the survey. It says, therefore, I, who has the most intellect above all of you, has came with a verdict. Right here, right now. We should do this from the get-go. Oh, no, what are you doing? Oh, she will... Okay, this moron. Says, hey, what is the meaning of this? Yeah, he's just... It's the classic, show me your moves. Show me your moves. It's time to beat his ass. Time to beat his ass. He trifling. He said, show me your move. Duryodhana. What's happening? Shion skills. This is a nice little tutorial gimmick. Shion skills. Your Mystic Code, instead of Master Skills, has now been replaced by Shion skills. All the EXP of the Mystic Code will be added there. Click on the Shion icon and then activate it. What does Shion have? Shion skill is... Eteraito Kaba. Attack up to a single character, Noble Phantasm, MP gain. Goddamn. Eteraito debuff. Damn, charge 13. What the fuck? Single target stun for 1 turn, defense down. Pre-calculation. Pre-calculation of it's just plug suit. Okay. This is just plug suit. But like 1000% better. Eteraito Kaba. Oh, Shion shows up. Eteraito debuff. Alright, let's beat his ass, boys. Clapping. Shion skills an OG plug suit. It is, except it's a little better because it's a single target, MP up, and MP gain. Yeah, you just get straight up MP and then Noble Phantasm and attack up. Aww. Let's do plus 10% charge. Every 50% charger split tree. Pretty much. It's very good. Kanenara. I like him.